Welcome to Owenda. We are just arrived at the gate and we're going to go check in. Looks like it's going to be a good weekend so far. They changed the permit system this year. Now it's just sticker things like this. I guess we'll see how it holds up with the post, because I'm thinking rain on the post might not work out so well. But it's new. Let's see what happens.
Alright, so we've got our permit, we're on our way, and we are going to the filling station. There is the road that takes you to the beach. And this here is your filling station. So we're going to go in and fill up the trailer. This is also where they have all their garbage drop off, their recycling.
See one of the comfort stations here in the park. They're one per campground area. They're in really good shape. The park takes really good care of them, and haven't had a bad experience with any of them, except maybe access to the hot water sometimes and the water pressure. Oh, the shower water pressure is incredible. Be aware that when you have small kids, the shower pressure is pretty intense in some of the parks. So check it out. All the parks, the sites in this park are really well laid out. They all have fairly good privacy in the sense of distance. Owenda's fairly flat. There are some hilly sections. Some of the campsites, like this one here, are on a bit of a hill, but the pads themselves are fairly flat. Mostly sandy sites. Access to power boxes, they can be a little bit long, so be aware of that if you're planning a trip, to ensure you bring cords long. Water supplies. This is an example of one of the water stations in the park. Do not wash your clothes or dishes or feet in this area. It's meant for only picking up water and then taking it back to your campsite. Owenda has several trails. I'll go through the different trails on the map when I'm looking at it, but they're all marked in a similar fashion. For example, this is route markers for the bluff trails. It indicates to go that way if you're going depends on which direction you're headed, but they're all well marked, and as you can see, well cleared, well traveled, and reasonably well maintained. Covers the trail from the beach along the beaches. There are 1, 2, 3, and 4. In between beach 1 and beach 2 is a pet beach. Beaches, dogs aren't allowed on the other beaches. Please respect that. Third beach, that's the one we go to the most times. You'll actually see boats moored off of there to enjoy the water. Really nice, good beach, very popular. Beach 1 is also very popular. If you happen to see the chicken, the rooster, keep it in mind. He's around there somewhere. I was there last year. Wendat Trail. It's 5 kilometers in distance, and it covers around Kettle Lake, the only lake on the park. Really good place for canoeing, have kids have fun. A few things about it: there's rentals on this side of the lake. There's a rental for canoes. Information on that I'll put in a different segment. Again, the loop around the lake, really scenic. Some hills, about 5 kilometers. The Brule Trail is a smaller trail, about 2 kilometers. It just walks up the roads, across the main road coming in, the main access road coming in, and around the registration area. It actually crosses the road, so be careful. There's traffic on there. The Bluff Trail. The Bluff Trail is the largest trail in the park. It starts at the activity center. Lots of different ways to start it, but it starts at the activity center, follows the trail down, and it circumnavigates the entire park almost, except for around Kettles Lake, and it follows around. This is a 13-kilometer walk, which we've just done part of it, and it covers all the way around, all the different camp sections and stuff. It can be a little bit confusing, the route through the park, through the campgrounds. Wear that and watch for the signs. Dunes Trail is a trail out that has a lot of history to it regarding the homesteads around the area. Comes out and ends at a bluff down here. Be careful of the edge of the cliffs over here. They're rather steep and very, very high. But along the Dunes Trail, be aware that there is poison ivy. Beaver Pond is a small trail around down by the beaches. There are no beavers in it, but it's pretty cool. It's a bit of a walk. I would say that's wheelchair friendly, easy to walk for everybody. About 1 kilometer. And the Nipissing Trail is that little trail that we're right here on, and it just walks down and connects up to the beaches. There are 6 campgrounds in the park. Snake, wolf, deer, bear, hawk, and turtle. The predominant main one is wolf. It has the powered sites and has larger trail camping sites. Snake has restrictions. Deer, not powered sites. Bear, not powered sites. And hawk is another site. The campground has a mix of power and not powered. And turtle, which is also not powered. Alright, they just picked up another bag of wood from the camp store. You get a card like this, and you have to go down to the wood lot, so we're gonna head down there now. Sometimes they have wood at the gate, most of the time it's not. So they come down here, they got a wood lot all set up down here. Just bring our cards down, pick up our wood, and we'll get back at the canoe rental place. They don't start up until July apparently, but I'll confirm that on the website and put a note on there. The rates for the rentals are $10 per hour, 4 hours for $25 for 4 hours. They do have a security deposit, obviously. They provide all the rent PFDs and paddles. As I mentioned earlier, the canoes are down at the water. They give you a key here, and then you go down there and unlock it and do your stuff. Make sure you lock it back up and bring back the key and the equipment. Other than that, looks pretty clean. This is well maintained. Very impressed. This sure is looking pretty good. Check out this church. The architecture is amazing. LCBO Hardware, a Pharmasafe, Foodland, Laundromat, Tim Hortons. There's a little mini strip mall here. Good morning. It's Monday. Time to break camp and head for home. Before I did, I wanted to give you a quick overview of what my thoughts are on Awenda Provincial Park. Awenda is a great park for families. It has lots to offer them, including canoe rentals, beaches, hiking trails, great variety, great distances, easy to access, well maintained. Their comfort stations and their play equipment for the kids are in great condition and well maintained and looked after. Overall, Awenda Provincial Park, in my opinion, is going to be the benchmark of what I compare other parks to in this series. As always, please leave a comment below, and if you'd like to see other videos in this series or other videos that we produce, please hit the subscribe button. And once again, thank you for watching.